Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the vlog, welcome back to the channel, and welcome to the day that we get to review Dream Diesel giveaway number 33. Take a good long look and make sure it's extra long, because I would hate for you to miss the details of this insanely one-of-a-kind 2024 High Country Duramax revised body style that is truly out of this world.
Lights out, hit you where it hurts, lights out. I'm a legend, it's a curse, lights out. You can get it cause you know what I'm about. Money long, I'ma run it up. Big bags, I'ma run it up. Gold status and I'm coming up. Ayy, big tags, let me sum it up. Dark night is coming. Y'all better start running. Y'all see me coming. Y'all better start running. Dark nights is coming. Y'all better start running. Y'all see me coming. Y'all see me coming. Let's go, it's about to get crazy. Let's go, it's about to get crazy.
Ladies and gentlemen, feast your eyes on this absolutely out of this world 2024 revised body style crew cab short bed 2500 HD High Country Duramax. This is truly one of the first that I've seen that has been done to this caliber, and I'm so proud to review this truck with you guys today, and also say that one of you watching this video is guaranteed to take this truck home by purchasing something as little as a hat like we have right here, this brand new one, or a t-shirt or anything else on the website. You guys can check out all the details about how to get entered. And for launch week, we've got the max entry multiplier for the entire giveaway. You guys know the drill. We've been through this 32 other times over the last 4 years. The max entry multiplier is live for launch week. Now, before we go any further, I just want to let you guys know we've got so many new, absolutely insanely sick products up on the website, including these custom hats that are this nice moisture wicking material. We're leveling up, boys and girls, all of us together as a group, as the embodiment of enthusiasts, and our products are there to simply reflect the transcendence of our elevation. Enough of me talking about that. Let's talk about why you came here, which is this truck right here behind me. Now, I want to show you guys every single morsel of detail around this truck, and we're going to get into that soon. It's just I need to have my other disclaimer of the fact that I'm really sorry that this thing is dirty. And before we go any further, I also need to just send a huge thank you to the enthusiasts that build our trucks collectively. One being Zach from Precision Vehicle Works right here out of this bay of Lime Ridge Automotive. We at Enthusiasts do things a lot different than that of some of the other, I'd say, players in the industry, and we're super proud of it. Truthfully, I'm one man, I cannot do everything myself. A lot of other tremendously important responsibilities, but one of those things actually isn't just doing the work myself, rather it's enabling other entrepreneurial, passion-driven shops in the industry to help out and build their reputation through our business collectively. We don't want to do it all in singularity. We want to do it as a collaborative effort. Precision Vehicle Works is a good example of that. Zach did the installation of the lift kit on this truck that we're going to talk about, and a lot of the other things of the disassembly and reassembly. He has really gotten to know this thing. I want to say thank you so much, as always, to the homies down at Peach Bottom Auto Body for paint matching all the parts that we didn't want to leave factory on this thing. Furthermore, I need to say thank you tremendously to the homies at Accelerate Auto for knocking out the daunting task of wrapping this entire truck in satin PPF, which is not just your typical vinyl wrap. This is thick paint protection film. It is not a wrap. It is meant to last over 10 years. Yes, 10 years, because we'll get into some more details of the performance and the benefits of PPF here shortly. And then, of course, Left Lane Coatings, which is my other business that did all of the powder coat on this truck. These companies absolutely killed it. They are all right here. You guys should definitely go give them a follow, because without them and without all the other businesses in suit that support this industry that all gather at SEMA at the end of the year, we wouldn't be able to do what we love as enthusiasts. All right, so funny story about this truck, but before I get into it, I just need to break on this a little bit further. First of all, I bought the truck in Lebanon, Pennsylvania from Frederick Chevrolet. Thank you guys so much for working with us on this truck. So I ordered some amp research steps, put them on. Come to find out, the TCMs in this truck, the computers in these trucks, are brand new compared to the previous body style, but luckily the body style is the same, so the amp research steps are on. It's just that the module is actually not connected right now because amp is back ordered on them. We are waiting for ours to come in, so as soon as that comes in, we'll install it and the steps will function absolutely perfectly. Just so you guys know, we're full transparency around here. Ugh. There's absolutely no reason to hide that hilarious detail because truthfully, when we get into doing these builds, there are a lot of moving pieces and that little one happened to get overlooked. And if you've ever built a vehicle for yourself, you can relate to the hilarity of that. So we're gonna move this thing out a little bit. That way we can get you guys a better 360 perspective of the truck, but we're inside. So how about we talk about it? The truck also comes with $30,000 in cash and you have your 2 brand new key fobs with complementing enthusiast apparel key tags to go along with it. Now the inside of this truck is beautiful. All right, so now that we're back in the truck and you guys just got a really good glimpse of it, it's hot in here. I'm gonna turn on my air conditioned seat, not my heated rear backrest and not my heated full seat, but my air conditioned seat. It's kicking on. I'm going to turn on the air conditioning on full blast and I will be good and ready to rock and roll. But wait, there's actually more. Check this out. Remote start, very, very nice on the new key fob. I'll show you another cool benefit of this thing here soon. We've got our keyless entry, so you can hit your button. It unlocks the entire truck. We climb up in here, and you can't see it, but you can feel it. The air conditioning is actually on as we speak, and the air conditioned seat is on as we speak. So we hit our start-stop button. The air conditioning seat is automatically on because of the temperature sensor knowing that it is a scorcher outside. So the inside of the truck has been revised for 2024. It's long overdue, and I think all of the new truck owners are super thankful for that. We have a digital, totally configurable gauge cluster, so you can change inside of the actual gauge cluster itself, which is really cool. I'm gonna show you guys real quick. We head on over to settings, display layout. You can choose what goes on your left side, what's on the right side, what's on the lower gauges, info, options, etc. So for instance, I personally enjoy temperature on the left, and then on the right side, I like my compass, so that way we see where we're moving. And then the lower gauges, I'm gonna go to maximum information. I got my trans temp, I got my oil temp, I got my battery voltage, and I got my fuel gauge as well as my approximate range on the truck. It's really nice, it's blue, and it looks fantastic. Then we come over, deny names for Google because we're gonna leave that up to the winner. We have this huge 12-inch screen that's actually horizontal. It works really nice. It's a multi-function, multitasking view, so you can get your phone, a bunch of different things that pop up here. Apple CarPlay, as you can see, that'll pop up. It'll show us Apple CarPlay, Bluetooth. You've got Google Maps because this is a Google-based system. Home screen. You can come to your trailer configurator, change your climate controls. You can even jump into the camera settings because there are a bunch of angles that you can run on this truck at any given point in time. And the best thing is we set our winners up for success. If you've never driven a truck with big wheels that are 14 inches wide, not a problem. You have views on the front and the rear of your truck just to keep an eye on those curbs because they can catch up to you. Now you got all your features down here as well. Trailer brake, lane departure, parking warning, drop tailgate, raised tailgate, which is pretty cool. I'll show you that soon. Hazards, traction control, and then hill assist. All of your independent climate controls, driver side, passenger side, USB-C, USB. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 cup holders in this truck. A massive storage cubby down here. We've got storage in here with an organizer and my Next-based dash camera, so don't mind the wires. A bunch of storage underneath that with more USB, USB-Cs. A charging pad for your cell phone right here, which is fantastic. It's extra large. And then this big storage cubby, which I actually really like a lot, as well as a hidden storage cubby specifically for your $30,000 cash in the drive home. Coming up to the top, yes, fully sunroof equipped, sliding power rear window. We've got camera up on the backup screen that also opts in as a traditional camera. Little storage compartment here, big storage compartment here, Bose sound system, wood ingrain lays, heated steering wheel, cruise control assist, a whole bunch of light options, heads-up display, which we have right there. Got mirrors for you. We got mirrors for her, and this really beautiful leather with this light brown stitching and light brown accent in the perforations throughout the entire truck. This thing is hooked up, to say the least. The interior improvements are beautiful. I really like this kind of CNC aluminum style finish over the speakers. The sound system in this truck is absolutely off the charts. Enough is enough. Now let's begin the walk around of the exterior of the truck that you could own payment free, that comes with cash to cover your taxes and to put into the bank. We've had 32 truck winners, and all of them have had their taxes paid plus more, and then they adopt an asset on their personal balance sheet, meaning that you have a truck that's easily worth over $120,000 right here. You could probably even sell it for more to the right person. To start, this was an Onyx Black pickup truck. Now it has all Onyx Black GM accents. There's something so sick about the GM Black that they use. I don't know what about it is, but it is absolutely awesome. Then we decided to theme this truck out in 3 primary color tones. We've got... All right, back to what I was saying. I was rudely interrupted by a phone call that I had to take. So when we designed the theme of this truck, we wanted to go with gloss black factory painted accents with chrome as complement and satin black primary color. So let's start there. The whole truck has been effectively wrapped, with a few exceptions, in satin PPF by Suntech Films. Now, Brody at Accelerate Auto painstakingly went through the process of doing this. It's nothing at all like a vinyl wrap. If anything, it's far more complicated because the film is substantially thicker and truly intended to not only create a super sleek, super sexy, such badass veneer finish, but it also protects all of the surfaces in which it is wrapped. So walking around the truck here, we're talking pretty much every primary body panel, bumpers, tailgate, roof, all of the pillars A, B, and C, as well as front bumper, front grille surround, and hood. Yes, that is a lot of PPF film. Now, your typical vinyl wrap is somewhere between $6,000 to $8,000. Full transparency purposes, this PPF job was about $15,000 because the material is so expensive and it's so much harder to work with in and of itself. And that's simply to let you guys know that no stone was left unturned with this truck. So now that you guys get the PPF thing, we went gloss black accents. So we've got gloss black sand painted smooth mirrors, gloss black headlights that were done by Phil at Fast Headlights. Phil is the man. He's out of Charleston, South Carolina, another one of our enthusiasts. So he split these brand new headlights apart. He had one of the first sets around, did a great job, painted all the bezels around the dual projector. You got your low beam, high beams. You got your daytime running lights that run around here that actually also serve as a switchback from the factory, which is super sick. So hit the lock button here on your key and you see orange, hit your unlock, and it's actually sequential. I'll lock this up here, full view of the front end. I think the Chevy front ends look far superior over that of the GMC. It's just my personal opinion. You guys got to drop your comment below and let me know what you think about that. So we did have these cool little factory carbon fiber-esque accents in here that we retained, and then deleted the cheese mod on the side, but also left the chrome bezel around the Chevy bow tie on the side marker emblem. Really cool factory little Easter egg on these new headlights. Chrome around the badge, chrome High Country inlay on the bumper, hood scoop, and of course the mirror trim bezels on either side. Speaking of the mirrors real quick, they have Boost Auto Parts switchbacks in them. So sequential switchback, you can see the turn signal act. And then when we unlock this thing, they actually turn white in color. Kind of hard to see because it's so freaking bright outside. So I haven't really seen a color combo done like this where you take kind of 3 of the primary finishes and work them all together. Small little gloss black accents like this pod for the fog light with the satin. It looks amazing, and the sheen and the finish is so sick. I'm not gonna lie, I love white vehicles. I've always been privy to them, but I feel like satin black is kind of slowly bumping that out, and I can't even believe I'm admitting that right now. All right, now let's add some light to the situation. Reach down here, turn on your fused inline switch for the 20 enthusiast rock lights that are scattered throughout this truck to shed light on this beautiful 7 to 9 inch FTS lift kit with polished reservoir shocks all around. This lift kit is so sick. So the color on this is actually what's called Shocker Yellow, but to achieve this bright highlighter, very, very chrome finish, it actually has a super chrome base, and Shocker Yellow is a semi-transparent powder coat. So when you pair it up with super chrome down below, the finish is so sick. All right, now I'm gonna kneel for you guys on this one for a period of time just so you can see how badass this looks from down below. Look at that view right there. This thing is a monster. So full throttle suspension. Thank you so much to those guys at Show Off Motorsports for hooking us up with this lift kit. It's a 7 to 9 inch torsion bar drop adjustable lift kit. We actually powder coated the lower control arms. For anybody that knows, is a total pain in the butt. You have to push out all these major bushings and it sucks, but it's so worth it without a question of a doubt. Sway bar, cross members, skid plate brackets, the whole 9 yards have been powder coated. Coming around the side, we did not opt in with the factory upper control arms, rather full FTS upper control arms with gloss black re-riveted accents, and that is the type of precision we're talking about at Precision Vehicle Works. Zach, you're the man. Down here along the side, we've got the full throttle suspension drop bracket for the torsion bar, which was powder coated, as well as the rear cross member braces that latch up to the trans cross member. Oh man, powder coated lower control arms, boys and girls. That's how you know that every detail was gone through. It's so good. Those polished shocks, that sway bar, the sway bar end links. What a beautiful, beautiful sight. All right, and then coming around this side. What's up, guys? How we doing? All right, I keep getting distracted by phone calls. Let's get over to the side of this thing to talk. Actually, you know what? Yeah. We'll go to the side of the truck and then we'll talk about the wheels, because those things are a conversation piece in and of themselves. So it's kind of crazy on these trucks. The moldings are removable, but not without remnants of what existed prior. There's actually a bunch of clip holes that run along the door, so we were stuck with keeping the moldings, but I'm not upset about it. It really is a nice parallel contrast to the horizontal lines that are on the bottom of the windowsills, the door handles that are chrome, and then of course the chrome on the mirrors, then the polished wheels. So I'm really not actually upset about it at all. Duramax badge, chrome on the bow tie, the whole 9 yards. It ties together really nicely. So let's talk about the 24x16 All right, so let's talk about the 26x14 American Force Peak SS8s that are on this truck. They're wrapped in 35, 13.5, 26 Fury MTs. They look really amazing. I'm super happy with this wheel and tire combination. Now these are custom two-tone colored. We actually powdered over the windows in the wheel, and then the back barrels, as you can see, those are actually black with the polished lips and polished faces. We've got billet center caps with the black accents on the letters, and then black accents here across the American Force on the lips, on the top and the bottom. Left lane coatings knocked it out of the park. The boys over there, I'm very proud of them. They've done a fantastic job on everything coated related on this truck. Now coming to the rear, more of a pain in the butt. Leaf springs absolutely suck to powder coat, but it's so worth the end result. Pushing the bushings out, reinstalling the bushings, taking the leaf packs apart, the spacers, the whole 9 yards, but it's very, very worth it, to say the least. Polished FTS rear shocks with dual reservoirs on the back. Looks so unbelievably sick. Gloss black step plates with rubber inserts, so that way you can actually use them. Same thing on the back, gloss black here, satin black rubber step pad. Powder coat in the rear. Trailer hitch receiver is done. And then we've got a Banks diff cover. That is a 3-tone, as a matter of fact. It's super chrome. It's gloss black base, so that way you can achieve the gloss black on the fins and the Banks letters with super chrome in between the fins, shocker yellow over that. So the combination from the rear, absolutely insanely good looking. And then you get those gloss black wheelbarrows on either side that make for one hell of a combination. Now, accents are key in everything that we do. Did anybody notice that I put that on upside down? I'm leaving it that way. I have to right now. It's just kind of all about being candid these days. We've got gloss black Chevrolet logo in the back of the tailgate that was hand cut out by Brody himself. Dude, you knocked it out of the park. And then tinted taillights with masked off emblems here for the Chevy and the backup light. These things look absolutely incredible. Now here's a really cool fun fact of the 2024 Chevy. Again, over the Denali, you get the multi-pro with the Denali. You can option it on the Chevy. This one didn't come with it, but I'm not upset. So while I drop that remotely, we have a factory spray and bed liner, gooseneck prep, and fifth wheel prep package. A bunch of tie-down locations all around. You actually have LED bed lights. You've got your 4-way and your 7-way plug, as well as an AC 120 volt, which is right there. You can turn on from the inside of the truck. And then when you're done, you can just hold the button and the tailgate returns to its upright position. You can also perform that same function from inside the truck, whereas if you hit the button, it drops. Hit and hold the button, it will bring it back up for you automatically. I think it's kind of cool. And then to finish out, we have a fully tinted third brake light, which also sucks to get out in these trucks, but it's all good. You guys don't have to worry about that. We did the hard part for you. We built the entire truck. We're offering it to you for something as simple as an all black murdered out performance trucker style hat that you can grab on the website. Join our 31 diesel truck winners that are across the United States, not even including all of the other prize winners that we've had and changed the lives of. All you need is one single entry to win you this truck and the $30,000 cash. You just have one thing standing in the way, and that's your choice to pull the trigger. And sorry I've been semi-distant on YouTube lately, guys. I've just been really busy with a lot of other things, including family. I've actually got another little baby boy on the way, and I feel so grateful, so blessed in so many different ways. I love you guys as always. You know I'm here, you know I'm still doing it, even if I'm not showing it on YouTube.